my name is Caia, and I am a self-proclaimed responsible working adult. So I aim to be the best working adult in the whole universe. I know you're getting tired of that kind of intro, but believe me, that intro is for myself. I have to remind myself that I have responsibilities that I need to do. So please chant with me. I am a self-proclaimed, maybe I should remove the self-proclaim, just to make it more effective. I am a responsible working adult. So this time, I want to talk about Paradox Live. For those who don't know, or for those who haven't watched my 20 questions with Caia, that will be linked here in the top right, just in case you're very curious about that. I'm also linking it in the video description, so feel free to check it out later. I mentioned there that I am a fan of Paradox Live and Detective Conan. I have prepared 20 questions that anyone can ask a Paradox Live fan. And if you are also a fan, you can also answer it using the comments below, or if you can create a video as well answering to these questions, or you can make your own. So number 1, who is your favorite group in Paradox Live? I to be honest, I like all of them because I am a big fan of the franchise itself. But I have a very strong connection with Bae, and recently Amprul as well, because of the connection between Yong Ha-jun and Yong Dong-ha. For those who don't know about the second part of Paradox Live, I assume that you've only touched Paradox Live the anime part. So there's a younger brother of Yong Ha-jun that's going to be joining the next competition after the first one, and he will be joining as the leader of the group called Amprul. So my favorite group in Paradox Live is Bae. Magire mo naku, Bae desu. Number 2, do you have a favorite character? Oh my gosh. Of course, I have a favorite character. So my Sai Oshi, my most favorite one is Yong Ha-jun. I like his face. To be honest, I really like how he is speaking politely, and at the same time, he's very blunt, which is going to be heard as sarcastic most of the time, but that is, his honesty, his truthfulness. He says whatever he feels, whatever he thinks, and in a polite way, in a Japanese polite way, but he can hurt other people as well. So I understand if not everyone likes him, because I'm also pretty sure that there are times that I don't like him. Like, I want to give him a slap in the face sometimes, but bluntness and truth really hurts. And he's one of those characters that would tell you everything that he sees, he hears, he thinks, he feels, and he's not gonna hesitate attacking you if you ever hurt his friends. And that is one thing that I like about him. And it's very interesting on what kind of response he's gonna give you when you push the wrong buttons or the right buttons, or whichever buttons you prefer. If I have to pick one, it's gonna be Yong Ha-jun. My second Oshi is also Yong Dong-ha. I love the tandem, the connection, the relationship between Yong Ha-jun and Yong Dong-ha. For those who are not familiar, Dong-ha shows that he hates his brother because he keeps on being compared with his brother because of their father. So he hates Ha-jun, and he always expresses his hateful towards Ha-jun. However, that's not his real emotions, because his hate is supposed to go to his father, but then he can't fight back against his father because he needs to be the perfect heir to the conglomerate of the Yon family. But at the meantime, he is going to channel those hate towards Yong Ha-jun. However, from Ha-jun's perspective, he cares about Dong-ha, even though that Dong-ha was the reason why he was kicked out of the family, why his family ignored all of his efforts of becoming the best heir that they could have. He still cares for Dong-ha, and I hope those two could realize their connection with each other as half-brothers, and I hope it will be better for the next part of Paradox Live. Number 3. What's your favorite rap battle from the series? This is going to be hard. There's so many memories that I can think of. You all are gonna get tired of me talking about Dongha and Hajun in this video. It will be Paradox Live Road to Legend Round 1, Fate. It is where Bae going against Amprul and then the Cat's Whiskers going against Inmate. So at the time, of course, my two favorite groups with my two favorite characters are going to go against each other. And to be honest, it was already expected who's gonna win. But even so, I was trying to go after the drama part because it's gonna be a drama part between my two favorite characters, right? Because they are in a different team, it's very hard for them to be in the same drama track. In that battle, Yong Ha-jun and Yong Dong-ha gets to interact with each other, also with Chung Sung, their butler. They had a really quick family reunion, is what we call them. And also we get to see some funny sides about Alan and Anne, who doesn't really know that much about Hajun, which was funny, a very good addition. I like how they touched the brotherly dynamic of Yong Hajun and Yong Dong-ha, and I think that was one of my favorite rap battle among the series. Number 4. Can you name your favorite Paradox Live song? Maybe I should answer for Bae and then outside of Bae because I'm a Bae fan. Obviously, my favorite Paradox Live song is gonna be from Bae. So from Bae, I think it's gonna be shock. I'm torn between two songs, and that is Waving Flag, their opening song in the Paradox Live Road to Legend, and the other one is Galaxy, their song in Paradox Live Road to Legend second round, Will, which is between Bae and the Cat's Whiskers. I have to say the Cat's Whiskers entry for that battle is also amazing. You have to check it out. Galaxy and Waving Flag. Most of the reason was because Waving Flag was one of the songs that I heard while I was struggling with my work. The intro goes like, no struggle, no progress. At work at that time, I was just, a passive employee. I do whatever it is given to me and I was contented, or at least that's what I thought, but I never was. So I had to switch jobs during that time, and then they released the song and I was like crying at the roadside because while listening to the song, because it really got me in the heart. I have to struggle to make myself progress, to make myself develop, and I realized that too late. But good thing I did. That song resonated with me so much. The same with Galaxy. It has my most favorite line among Bae songs, and that is instead of comparing us with each other, comparing ourselves with other people, let us look at the same future. So that is one line from Anne. I really love that line. That's like my most favorite line among all Bae songs. I think most of my favorite lines are from Anne because No Struggle, No Progress is also from Anne. So my favorite song outside of Bae, that would be, I think, Amprul. You're gonna get tired of me talking about Bae and Amprul in this video. Paradox Live Road to Legend Showdown Battle and their song Nobody But Me, because that is one song that really gave how much Dong-ha has developed as a character in the whole series. So it was a song after they lost against Bae. He said something like, I'm not worried because you're always there. Dong-ha, which is a character that is me, always me, and then he mentions other people besides Chung Sung, besides Hajun, and that is a great development of his character. Number 5. What is your unforgettable rap battle? I think it's gonna be Paradox Live Round Pride. It was a battle between Bae and the Cat's Whiskers. It was from the first part of the series, and oh boy, it was unforgettable because that was the first time that the fans knew how to use tactics when voting. And to be honest, as a fan of Bae, it was really devastating because I knew that Bae was winning, but then we let our guard down, like, oh no, we're winning, we're so ahead, so many points. But then Cat's Whiskers fans were voting before the end of the voting. They were pouring all of their money, they were pouring all of their points before the end of the voting, and that was really great. And of course, they won the battle. And that was the start of how the fans of Paradox Live was so tactical with voting. Number 6, do you have a favorite costume or outfit worn by the characters? If we say on the default design, that would be, I think I like Alan's denim jacket, denim pants, but the only part that I don't like is that he already has a hoodie and then a denim jacket. That would be so hot, right? I mean, if we're talking about outfits that I would wear, but if it's outfits that I don't have to wear, but my favorite, that would be No Akira Simon from the Cat's Whiskers. Why? Because it suits, and he's buff, and he's hot, and he's daddy. Okay, end of conversation. Number 7. Plot-wise, what is your most favorite scene? Ah! Okay. Favorite scene. I have to say, one thing that comes into my mind is that during Paradox Live round Desire, which is a battle against Bey and Cosmos, this is the first thing that came into my mind. So I'm not sure at this moment if this is my most favorite scene, but in the drama part, in the original content, Hajun was in the slums. He was there to help Alan and Anne retrieve Alan's phantom medal from Kanata, who stole it. So at the time, Hajun was there helping them corner the twins. The twins. And he said my favorite line, "Dobun nezumi ika desu ne." And that never happened in the anime. I was a bit upset. And that scene keeps on replaying inside my mind after I watched the Desire episode of the animes. I think that's one of the subtle scenes that I really, really wanted to see in the anime, but it never happened. Number 8. Is there a particular lyric or line from a song that stands out to you? Overall, I think the one that stands out to me was Paradox Live Round Vibes. It was the song from Akang Yatsura. Their entry for the Vibes battle, which is Rowdies, Akang Yatsura wanted Vibes. I think it was Satsuki Ito Satsuki, that started the solo part of the rap, and then he goes like, "Kore o kiite mega, 6人目のAkang Yatsura." So that's one of those lines that really got me in the gut. You see, I am a Bey fan, and in the battle Vibes, it was Bey against Akane Yatsura. And those two are like one of my top favorite teams, and they are going against each other. And I cannot do anything about it because it's round robin, so I have to understand and accept the situation. So at the time, they released the songs first before the drama parts and blah blah. And I have to say, when Wanted Vibes was released, I was so hyped. I was about to vote some points to Akang Yatsura during that battle, but I knew I had to help Bey to catch up with the score. So I had to stop myself from voting to Akang Yatsura and help Bey win. I felt attacked at that line, saying that we are the 6th member of... That was a really good lyrics. Number 9. Who is your favorite composer or artist involved in the Paradox Live project? This is so hard. Okay, I am torn between Simon, the lyricist for The Cat's Whiskers, and Casamila, composer for Buraikan and also other songs. Simon's lyrics are very poetic, and that is one of the case for The Cat's Whiskers. That is their team, that is their theme. They are very retro, very classic, and they use heavy words and words that are not mostly used. He's able to use those kinds of words, research those kinds of words and put it in hip-hop and add the characters as well. For example, for Simon, he is a philosophy professor and he knows a lot of really hard words. Words that are not common, words that are, I don't know, you can only check from a classic book. And then there's also Andoshiki. He does the poetry style of rapping, and to be able to use that kind of pace change is amazing. And also Ryu Natsume, he is crazy. He is so random, and his lyrics would also be so random. And I am amazed by how he handles those 4 very different, very distinctive characters, very individualistic personalities, and is able to make them a whole group, a whole one song. Also, why Casamila? Because Casamila's range is just amazing. Under hip hop, there's also a subgenre, and Casamila can do a lot of things. He does Buraikan songs as well as Cosmes songs. I think he was also involved in one of the bass songs. It's always surprising to see different kinds of taste and style in their songs every time. Number 10, do you have a favorite music video for the series? Yes, I do. That would be Amprul music videos. Amprul music videos, they are very goka, fabulous. No. They're very regal because that's the theme. Dongha is the emperor. So it has to be regal. It has to be like a royalty kind of taste, and it goes in line with my taste as well. So I like Amprul music videos a lot. Okay, so this turned out longer than I thought, so we will have this video in 2 parts. Stay tuned for part 2. See ya!